evening and welcome to Musanza's Many News, and let's take a look at the headlines. Eastern and Luapula province to experience floods. 5 people fined 32,400 for illegal medicine trade. In international, Madagascar storms victim desperate for relief aid. In sport, Poland to boycott World Cup playoff against Russia. Join us shortly with the detail.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing, clear with nature's test Aquagel purified mineral water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better, drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aqua for a refreshing sip.
With the details, my name is Alvin Siandavile. The Water Resource Management Authority has warned that Luapula and Eastern Province are likely to be fully flooded over the weekend period. Authority's Public Relations Officer Moviana Nalwendo says 4 triggered flood points have been detected and are likely to reach their peak within the stated time frame. The affected areas include Kawambwa, Chipili, Chama, and residents have been cautioned to be on high alert. Nalwendo said the authority will continue to monitor the situation and will help provide updates as the situation changes.
As WAMA, we are hereby cautioning members of the public of imminent floods of 100% occurrence chance. These are likely to happen in Luapula province and Eastern province of Zambia. So we currently have picked 4 trigger flood points that are likely to reach their peak within 2 days. So we have one along Kalungwishi River, and we've got a trigger flood point also on the tributary of Msandile River, and one on Kalungwishi River and another one on Luongo River. These floods will seriously affect Kawambwa, Chipili and Chama district. So details of the report are that Kalungwishi River in Kawambwa district is expected to flood, reaching its peak on the 26th of February 2022. So we have then detected this trigger point about 10 kilometers upstream of Nkundawika Falls. This then puts surrounding places vulnerable to associated risks. The places here are Misapa Wildlife Camp, Nyasa and Luampa villages. Then Lufugu River in Kawambwa district will flood, reaching its peak on the 26th of February as well. This will expose Chiwote village to possible flood effects. The Luongo River in Chipili district is likely to experience heavy floods, reaching its peak on the 26th of February. And this will affect Mwenda Kashiwa area. Then we have an unnamed river in Mambo district, a tributary of Msandile River, which is expected to flood, affecting areas around Mambo town. This flood is expected to recede by the 11th of March 2022.
The Council of Bishops of the Pentecostal Assemblies of God in Zambia has issued a guidance to all its 2,000 congregants countrywide on the constitutional amendment proposed by the Zambia Law Development Commission. The Zambia Law Development Commission proposed to repeal current laws, Section 166 of the Penal Code that prohibits bigamy and regulates access to abortion for pregnant women. In a statement seen by Musanza TV, presiding Bishop Joshua Banda says the POG warns that such legislative gymnastics can only endanger the youth populations, which needs moral formation with the help of the wholesome law as they grow towards adulthood. He stated that as the public cannot throw this critical human resource into the precepts of the social and spiritual darkness and turn into aimless generation with a sound sense of moral judgment. Bishop Banda says wholesale permission of polygamous marriage will merely aggravate existent problems afflicting marriages. Large numbers of monogamous marriage are dysfunctional and cannot increase the number of polygamous marriage, hence the quality of marital relationships. In 2021, more than 20,000 marriages were dissolved countrywide with Lusaka, Eastern and Western Province, each recording the highest cases of over 4,000 divorces. A total of 25,851 divorces were entered in the registry countrywide in 2020. The Civil Society for Poverty Reduction, in partnership with the Hivos People Unlimited and Kasisi Agriculture Training College, has observed that the farming community has the responsibility to lead in the fight against climate change, which has affected crop yield over the years. Speaking during the training session in Chongwe district at Chalimbana Farm Training Institute, CSPR Project Officer Elvis Chipuka disclosed that the organization intends to increase the WC's understanding and interpretation of climate justice, food diversity and resilience in livelihood. Mr. Chipuka further hinted that the CPRS seeks to introduce a social accountability approach to monitoring the performance of environment projection programs and to strengthen climate-smart agriculture ecology practices among the small-scale farmers within the farming communities.
Food systems. So basically this project is in partnership with Kasisi Agriculture Training Center. And the aim of this project is to make sure that the food systems in Zambia are people-centered and they're also climate resilient and embracing crop diversity. This is just as one of the measures in mitigating the impacts of climate change. One of the activities on this project is to provide awareness about climate change to ward development committees, and the reason of doing that is we understand the role that WDCs play in the communities, especially with regards to national development, where decentralization comes in. So they have to embrace climate change, but at the same time understand its impacts. So we are trying to communicate to them to come up with projects that deal with the impacts of climate change at the local level. So climate change is a global problem. So we have global solutions, we have national solutions, but what are communities doing with regards to climate change? So that's where these trainings come in, these awareness programs. So we've interacted with the elected officials of WDCs in Chalimbana Ward, Chongwe district, and we've also done the same in Rufunsa district. So there are very exciting responses from the elected officials, and we look forward to seeing what projects the WDCs propose on the CDF with regards to climate.
Meanwhile, Kasisi College Research Coordinator Daniel Kalala noted that over the years there have been a mismatch in the policy implementation that tends to overlook the needs of the community. Mr. Kalala added that the communities and farmers must pick upon challenges that faced in some policy direction. He observed that FISIP has not only damaged land with chemical fertilizer, but has also for some years not proven to be a solution to the farming fraternity in the country.
Kasisi's objective really is to lift the living standard of the rural poor small-scale farmers. So basically what we are hoping to achieve is that at the end of the day we would have moved a step in the right direction to alleviate the rampant poverty that our rural communities are going through right now. And we believe the only way to do that is through the widespread adoption and promotion of organic agriculture in our local communities. You would understand that very well is that, sometimes policies are actually developed without consideration of the people at the grassroots. So what we are trying to achieve in this project is actually to bring the two parties together, to bring policymakers closer to the voices of the people at the grassroots, the people in our rural communities. And by so doing, we hope that the future policy development, future programs design would actually be based on the realities on the ground. Because you rightly put it, policies at times don't really speak to the reality on the ground. And we hope to change that by giving voices to the people in the rural communities. Can they link up with their policy makers, with their local government, so that they start demanding for support that actually can alleviate the challenges that they face.
We take a short break. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing Clear with Nature's Test Aquagel Purified Mineral Water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better. Drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aqua J for a refreshing sip.
Hi friends and relatives. Are you looking for a vibrant college in Zambia? You can always come to Musanza Travel and Tourism Institute and study with us for the next intake and get a job thereafter within or abroad Zambia. See you soon.
Musanza Travel and Tourism Institute is now enrolling students for January, March, June and September intake in the following professional programs: Advanced Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management, ICM UK, Diploma in Travel and Tourism TVETA, Advanced Diploma in Business Studies ICM UK, Diploma in Business Administration TVETA, Advanced Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies ICM UK, and more professional courses on offer. Apply online on www.wtti.edu.zm. Buy an application form at 100 kwacha only. Come in person to Kenneth Kaunda House, Premier Hotel, 2nd floor, Cairo Road in Lusaka. Send your results on WhatsApp to 0977 603389 or call 0966 603-389. Send us an email to wtticollege@gmail.com.
Take advantage of a 50% scholarship by registering with us. Welcome back, and the news continues. The Zambia Medicine Regulatory Authority has fined 5 people of Kabombo and Zambezi district in northwestern province who have been convicted and issued 32,400 kwacha worth of fine for illegal mobile wholesale of medicines. Authority Public Relations Officer Ludovic Mwape says all the perpetrators were operating without requiring a pharmaceutical license, which is against the Medicine and Allied Substance Act of the laws of Zambia. Mr. Mwape says the authority remains vigilant in curbing the illegal sale of medicines and has urged those wishing to get involved in the trade to get registered and legalize the operations.
I wish to confirm that 5 people have been convicted and fined in Karongo and Zambezi districts of Northwestern Province for dealing in mobile wholesaling of medicines without a pharmaceutical license contrary to Section 33 of the Medicines and Allied Substances Act No. 3 of 2013 of the laws of Zambia. Honorable Namate Simumo of Karongo Magistrate Court convicted and fined Martin Kalo, male aged 31 years, of Messenger Compound, and Crispin Mufalari, Simasiku, male aged 40 years, of Kamala Compound, to pay 20,000 kwacha and 10,000 kwacha respectively in default of payment, 12 months simple imprisonment. And in Zambezi District, Honorable Wisdom Piri of Zambezi Magistrate Court convicted and fined Crispin Chome, male aged 41, of Solwezi West, Fungalu Kakoma, male aged 38 of Chavuma, and Kaunda Skalanga, male aged 23 of Chavuma, to pay 1,500 kwacha each in default of payment, 3 months simple imprisonment. Zamra inspectors, in collaboration with the Zambia Police Service and the Drug Enforcement Commission, apprehended were found wholesaling medicines using a Toyota Noah registration number 6266, a property of Martin Galolo. The medicines and the vehicle have since been seized and forfeited to the state. In another development, one person, John Chembe, male aged 42, of Margaret Compound in Solwezi, was convicted and fined 900 kwacha in default of payment, 6 months simple imprisonment at Kasempa Magistrate Court for operating an unregistered drugstore at Nasarauke Market in Kasempa. The authority remains resolute in protecting public health by combating illegal sale of medicines in unregistered establishments to ensure safety, quality, and efficacy of medicines and allied substances being.
A 39-year-old civilian of Lusaka has been sentenced to 12 months imprisonment with delivering her judgment or drills any other person to use of the arms or practice of military exercise, movement, or evaluations commits a crime. She says offense carries a maximum of sentence over 7 years imprisonment with hard labor, but that she has exercised resilience following his mitigation. In this matter, Brian Malunga impersonated as a Zambia Air Force officer with his friend Truth Mubanga and obtained money from 13 people. The duo told the victims that the Army General was not around, and so he booked a 5-bedroomed house in Mumbwa area where they camped for more than 2 months before they were arrested. It was a testimony of the victim that after 2 months of training, the duo sent them to discipline some people at the funeral in Chimwizi village, the fracas which resulted in their arrest. Residents of Hamayua and Hamantumba in Jigankati District, Southern Province, have appealed to the authority in Jigankati District, Southern Province, to heed the people's cries and work on the drainage system behind the Ganega government complex to avoid death and damages of infrastructure built at a colossal sum amount of money by government. Village headman Lueko had reiterated the need by the authority in the district to quickly move in and contain the situation.
Yanda kuti batubikire tuma kanao utegwa kuti tuma nani tuma kanao tigala kanalo rarya amane bazika tuma kauze bamana kubikama kauvesi kutega uboneke mbuse nabo kuiva kuti vantu bonse kavapasudampawo kambo chavali vosole kakako vana mbava vakasoka vatusiya akambo kachi kanawo yachipatipe kambo yatuyo yatonsolo kokuinda twavula so twalomba kukanso za manzo vilo ikwamba kuti abavikire imanza ntomwe namuzezo akanalo notutaningaluza ivumi bwa bantu tukumbilavia bahambane ikutuhira kambo batatuwambani na kutuhira masinte mwene mbundamba kale ivumi bwa umwibu la luziza na kuvumi bwa bana ibakulosa kunka kwa bwiya kujibologo ya chiko mbamba wa utalizila bwa yonse bazweriri kuje ku east ampa opo basotogela kaizilala kuti bakabinde kutala kolo kutala kwa bakale ntenda kuti bawindo bwa bana kai kutala kuya kulimyotoga nababosola mponalya mwabona bobusena bomwe bokubagaitinga kuti bajigoye kusotoga ikunjira bukati kujigolo jakajirwa jipya ukuthi ngajatugwala tubalali kamuga tubona bobusena bomwe bokusotogela.
But Jigankata District Commissioner Timothy Jipolyanga assured the resident that something is being done to rectify the problem. Mr. Jipolyanga said the situation is going to be addressed soon and that there is no need to panic.
It's like you know that it was done between Muguyu and Muguyu Farms and the council. I'm getting back to the two institutions so that we can sit down and probably see the way forward, whether we can reach out to other organizations that can assist us in terms of funds so that we can do a concrete drainage.
Yes.
So far, I think by this coming week, I'll do a letter where I will invite the two institutions, the council and Muguyu Farm, so that we sit down and we get back to the drawing board again.
Thank you so much, the hardworking DC.
Thank you. Thank you.
In 2014, Jigankata District Council and Muguyu Farms partnered to dig up a drainage system to prevent drain flooding at Nega Government Complex, but now has become a danger to the infrastructure and a death trap to people crossing to Shamayuwa and Shamutamba. Southern Province Minister Cornelius Mwetwa has directed local authority in the province to disband any cartel involved in the awarding of contract and supply contract. The minister says he is aware that some workers in the same councils had formed cartels where they had been awarding contract to the same unregistered and inexperienced contractor over the years. He has vowed to swiftly move in to ensure that the rules and regulations that may disadvantage new players are revisited to ensure that fairness in the awarding of contracts. Mr. Mwetwa said this when he officially opened an induction workshop for the district commissioners, mayors, council chairpersons and council secretaries in Choma. He further challenged contractors in the province to ensure that they get the necessary registration to enable them meet the requirement outlined in the law. The minister has also noted that with concern that the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, have in the recent past provided an avenue of abuse by council, particularly when it comes to the procurement. He has since advised controlling officers at local government levels to ensure they acquaint themselves with the recently launched CDF guideline as well as the Public Fund Finance Management Act so as to enable them manage the funds prudently. Well, we take another set of commercials. We'll be right back with international and finally sports. Stay with us.
There's only one name to remember for all your butchery needs. The name that offers satisfying results. That name is Kanonganivena Butchery. At Kanonganivena Butchery, we are the best in the following: mincemeat making, sausage making, beef cutting, and we also stock the following: T-bone, steak, beef sausage, Hungarian sausage, and all types of spices. For all your butchery needs, we supply in bulk. We are located in Nakambala, Kafue Street, in Plan 2000, Stage 2, Kabobola and Zambia Compound in Mazabuka. Contact us on 0969 813938 or 0977 493299. At Kanonganivena Butchery, cleanness is our motto and we believe in quality. For all your butchery supplies, come to Kanonganivena. We are the best.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing Clear with Nature's Test Aquagel Purified Mineral Water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better. Drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aqua J for a refreshing sip.
Hi friends and relatives. Are you looking for a vibrant college in Zambia? You can always come to Musanza Travel and Tourism Institute and study with us for the next intake and get a job thereafter within or abroad Zambia. See you soon.
Musanza Travel and Tourism Institute is now enrolling students for January, March, June and September intake in the following professional programs: Advanced Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management, ICM UK, Diploma in Travel and Tourism TVETA, Advanced Diploma in Business Studies ICM UK, Diploma in Business Administration TVETA, Advanced Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies ICM UK, and more professional courses on offer. Apply online on www.wtti.edu.zm. Buy an application form at 100 kwacha only. Come in person to Kenneth Kaunda House, Premier Hotel, 2nd floor, Cairo Road in Lusaka. Send your results on WhatsApp to 0977 603389 or call 0966 603-389. Send us an email to wtticollege@gmail.com.
Take advantage of a 50% scholarship by registering with us.
Welcome back, and now finally in international and sports. Tropical cyclone Emnati is the fourth tropical storm in as many weeks to hit the island of Madagascar. Brian Lander, Deputy Director of Emergency Operations for the United Nations World Food Programme, says there is need to think about how people are going to adapt to this new reality. The storm, which passed just north of the Indian Ocean island of Mauritius and Reunion, had weakened slightly by the time it reached the eastern coast of Madagascar. The cyclone is forecast to exit Madagascar on Wednesday night, but National Weather Forecast Metro Madagascar warned of strong gusts, heavy rains and widespread flooding around the southern and southeast district. Metro France has warned that another tropical storm may form in the next 5 days. Another storm, Cyclone Batsirai, struck the island on the February 5th, affecting some 2,070 people and claiming 121 lives. Finally, in sports, Poland will boycott the World Cup playoff against Russia because of the invasion of Ukraine, with Captain Robert Lewandowski quoted as saying, "We can't pretend that nothing is happening." The Polish Football Association President Cezary Kuleza has said the team does not intend to play the game. Russia is due to host Poland in Moscow on the 24th March, while Ukraine is expected to travel to Scotland on the same day. On Thursday, FIFA said it would monitor the situation after Poland, Sweden and Czech Republic said in a joint statement that the play-off match should not be played in Russia. Many sports governing body, clubs and players have reacted to the Russian invasion of Ukraine by cancelling or postponing events due to be held in the region. All that we had for you tonight. A recap of stories once again. Eastern and Wapula province to experience floods. 5 people fined 32,400 for illegal medicine trade. In an international Madagascar storm, victims desperate for relief aid. And in sports, Poland to boycott World Cup play-off against Russia. Well, that is all that we had for you today. Thank you very much for joining us. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. My name is Alvin. On behalf of my transmission controller, Warren Dow, and the entire news department. Thank you very much. Stay blessed and keep watching Musanza TV. Good evening.